Hey guys, I'm out here with Mr. PIB's 2003 Chevrolet Silverado truck. He brought this thing to me. Of course, he bought this truck used and it had been drove, and it just had several little minor issues that he wanted me to fix. I'd like to talk him into letting me take that pinstripe off this thing, buff that out. I think it'd look a lot better with that pinstripe gone, but I don't know. We'll work on that anyway. That's besides the point. The whole reason for the video, one thing on the list, the radio was intermittent. Sometimes it would pick up stations, sometimes it wouldn't. I was hoping it was just unplugged behind the radio, but it was not. When I got out here checking this, you can see this is broken. This is not supposed to be out of this piece. Sorry. Dropping stuff everywhere. Anyway, this piece is part of this piece, so it's been broken. It looks like somebody's just tightened the shit out of it and probably broke that. So anyway, I was pulling some things up on exactly how to get this out, the easiest way to do it. Everybody was taking the dash out of the truck. Everything that I found, taking basically the top part of the dash out, and these are kind of a booger. When you do a heater core on one of these trucks, you got to take this out. This little handlebar here, old shit bar, whatever you want to call it. You got to pull these vents out. It's kind of a little booger to get it out. Anyway, as I was watching one of the videos, I kind of thought, well, why, if it's come up through here, why couldn't I just take this pillar post cover, which is this, off and reach there and grab a hold of that? Because the wire for the radio is separate. It splices into that right here. So if you take this post out, you can see the wire. Now, it's not easy. It's aggravating. You can see I've skint my hands up, scratched my arms all to pieces, reaching up under the dash. But anyway, it can be done. There's a little 10-millimeter bolt down in here with some ground wires. This antenna wire was running underneath those ground wires for whatever reason. So I took the bolt off, got the antenna wire over top of those ground wires, and bolted the ground wires back down. You can see here, I suggest a string for whatever reason. I couldn't find a piece of string that would work, so I found a little roll of speaker wire, and it works just the same. So basically what I did, I've unhooked it from the back of the radio. You can see I've got this just so I don't lose that wire in the dash. I don't think I will, but I don't think you would even really have to unhook it from the radio. I already had everything loose, so I done it anyway. There's some clips. You can pull your glove box down. It just pops down just like that. See the little, that's exactly how it's supposed to do. So anyway, pull that down. You can reach up in here and you'll have to find that wire. I wish I could show it to you, but I couldn't even see it laying under the dash. So you just kind of reach under there and feel it, and it's got some little clips. Pop it out of those clips, give you enough room to get your fingers down in here and pull that thing up here so you can access it. Unplug it, tie you a string, or in my case, a piece of junk speaker wire, and make sure it's hooked up good. Make sure you tape it, tie it, go overboard to keep those two pieces connected, because if you start pulling it and you pop that out, you're going to play hell getting that back through that hole, I promise you. I'm satisfied when all that was ran, the dash wasn't in it, and probably the fender was even off of it. So anyway, sorry, I was reading the text message there that I got. This is a whole lot easier than pulling the dash out. If you want to give it a shot, again, it's aggravating. It's tight. It's hard to access, but it can be done without taking the dash out. Of course, the piece was supposed to come in today. That was my estimated delivery. Well, lo and behold, it's been delayed. So now I'm just dead in the water. That seems to be the, I don't know, the common thing here anymore with Rock Auto. Every time I order something, it gets delayed. But again, you can see this piece, how I've got it ran. This little grommet, that thing's aggravating. You'll have to get down in here, and it's way back in here, and try to pry that out with a screwdriver. I pulled as hard as I could pull, but you just can't really get any good leverage down in here, especially my arms kind of on the bigger side, so you got to reach way down in here and try to pull, and there's really no room to pull. So get you a screwdriver, get down in there. It's a little bit of guesswork. You can actually see here where I jab this one a time or two. You can't see what you're doing, guys. But anyway, you got 3 bolts. Take your bolts out. Again, make sure this and this stay connected. You're going to really have a hard time feeding this back through there. I don't know that you could even do it if you don't have something hooked to this when you pull it out. So anyway, when I get my new one, I'll lay it here. I'll tie this to it. I'll tape it as good as I can tape it, and just gently pull it back through here, bolt it back down, and hook those back up, stick them back down in there, and put my post back on, and we're ready to go. All right, guys, again, I'll do a walk around video of this truck just as soon as I get everything buttoned down on it, and just kind of show y'all the truck. I really would like to take this pinstripe off. We'll see what he thinks. He may like that. I hate pinstripes. I'm not a pinstripe guy. I guess I got that from my dad. Every truck he's ever bought, if it had a pinstripe on it, it was leaving. So anyway, that's just me. Guys, if you have any questions on this antenna wire, I know I kind of ramble. It's hard to explain exactly, you know, how to do things sometimes. But again, if you have any questions, I can help. Please don't be afraid to ask. And as always, I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you on the next one. See you later.